I've got 6 rollouts today for my Project 10 uses, which is pretty amazing. I'm so excited to share this progress with you guys, and it's a really good job that I have recently done a kind of chopping block declutter series where I have put products away to test out a little bit more and see how I feel about them and what project is more perfect than Project 10 uses. So I've got a lot of familiar faces rolling in today from that series, and I'm really excited to get the ball rolling, see how I feel about these products, do I actually like them, and just really put everything into practice. But just before we do jump into this video today, guys, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the absolute world to me. I do a lot of bright, fun, colourful makeup here on my channel. Today I am wearing the brand new Desert Haze eyeshadow palettes from Beauty Bay, and I did this as a get ready with me. It would have gone live maybe yesterday? Question mark? I don't know. Scheduling is all over the place right now, but it would be live already, I think. Don't quote me. I wanted to do something a little bit more colourful. I know that it is quite a neutral palette, and you guys have been asking for more looks with it as well. So here we go. Everything on my face will be linked down below as always as well. So let's jump into it. I'm really excited because I have some products today. I just want to talk about them. I'm really excited. So the first product I'm going to update today is Colourpop Ice Dream. This has been in the project for quite a few months, and you can definitely see all around here is so thin, and I'm so excited to keep working on it. This is actually a double dip product. This is also in my rolling project pan, and I'm actually trying to finish it in that project. Help me. But I've managed to use it 2 times this month for a total of 10 uses. I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna obviously keep using it in my rolling project pan, so definitely subscribe to see that. That goes live at the end of every month, and that is definitely more like intense only finish goals. I don't have any usage goals, no hit pan goals. Everything in that project is to finish. So I love using this as a highlight. I was using it yesterday. I did like a bluey look yesterday and I used it as a highlight. I've not really been using it as an eyeshadow because I've just been loving it as a highlight so much, but I definitely use it as both. But yeah, it's so pretty. It's a white base with pink and blue shimmer in there, and as like a colourful iridescent highlight. It is absolutely stunning. So this is going to be rolling out today because I've hit that 10 uses, but like I said, stay tuned for rolling project pan because that is where this gets serious. I absolutely love this. It's a very old product, so I would like it to be gone, not because I don't like the product, but because like it's getting a bit old. It really is. The next product is the Revolution Highlight Reloaded. This is a really nice blinding highlight, especially for the price. I think this was something like £4, I think. I got this for my full face of Makeup Revolution, and it really works. It's a really blinding highlighter. So I have used this 3 times this month for a total of 10 uses. This is also going to be rolling out with Ice Dream today. I have been very kind of fluid with my highlighters over the past few months, which has been really nice. I was working on the Ofra Glazed Donut highlight in my Pan That Face palette, and I was really focusing on that. And then last month I decided to roll it out and roll something else in, and since then I've been a little bit, you know, a little bit more free, a little bit like less I have to finish this highlight, and I've been kind of allowing myself to use other products as well, which has been really nice. I don't want to hate pan. I don't want project panning to become like a job, like strict, gotta hit pan, gotta use this makeup. I did talk about it in a Get Ready With Me a little bit ago, talking about how I'm a project pan failure this year, but how I'm okay with that. And I've really enjoyed this. It's a newer product. It deserves to be loved a little bit, and it definitely has been. So I'm happy about that. It does cling on to a few dry patches. So I have like a pimple here. Hopefully you can't see it too much. And a pimple here as well, and it does cling slightly, so if you do have dry skin, just be careful with that one. Next is another rollout, and I'm wearing this today. This is my Anastasia Tawny bronzer. I hoped that in 10 uses we'd be able to hit pan on this, but as you can see, there's still no pan. There is a massive dip in this though. Can you see? I hope you can see that big dip. I really wanted this in this project because I want to eventually hit pan on it. I want to eventually finish it if I can, but hitting pan on this is like a goal, and I really, really would want to do that. And I wanted to roll it into Project 10 uses, almost like a little bit of just a push, a little bit of like a nudge in the panning direction. I still have a lot of my Pan That Face palette bronzer to go, so I think I'm going to really hyper focus on that, because I have this and also the Kinder Beauty bronzer that I really want to work on as well. So I don't know, maybe this will have pan on it by the end of the year, but I really think that when my Pan That Face palette bronzer is gone, I'm going to start working on the Kinder bronzer. So I think this one might be a 2026 goal. I'm really not sure, but I really, really hope that I can get to this eventually, because it's very, very old and it deserves some love. It's got a big dip in it. I mean, that's good enough for now. So all 3 of these products are rolling out so far, which is amazing. Next is not a rollout. This is the Primark concealer. This lid falls off all the time. This I'm actually getting a little bit annoyed at. I'm really getting annoyed at it. I've only used it twice this month for a total of 7 uses. And it was in this project because it's a newer product and I wanted to, you know, test it, see how it works. It just annoys me a little bit. It really does. The packaging's broken already. It's a newer product and the packaging's broken. This sponge tip grosses me out a little bit. The product's nice. The product's fine. I think I'd like this a lot more if it was just on a normal doe-foot applicator. It annoys me. The writing's already rubbed off because I've been twisting it. I'm gonna do my 10 uses on this. This was one of those products in my like declutter chopping block video that did get the cut. So I really don't think this is gonna be staying in my like real deal declutter in December. Maybe I can try and project pan it between now and then, but honestly, do I want to hate pan? No, we've been through this on my channel. Hate panning is not happening this year. I don't want to hate pan this year. So I'm gonna get my next few uses on it and then it's probably just going to go in my drawers. I'm not really fussed on this. I'm not a fan of this. You get that with makeup though sometimes. You do. You get products that it's fine. But I have such a massive makeup collection that I don't have time for just fine anymore. It annoys me, and that is a reason enough to kind of, you know, put it to the side. But I've only got 3 uses on that anyway, so I'm just going to do those 3 uses and then whatever. Next is the Beauty Bay Glow Filter. I have actually used this quite a lot. I've used this, well, 3 times. I say quite a lot, like I've just smashed 10 uses in 1 month. This I have used because it's like a glowy skin thing. I've actually been really stressed. Right, okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've been picking my shoulders again. Can you see? Yeah, I've been picking my skin a lot. I also have a tan, which I mean is great. Yeah, look. Been picking. Annoying. I'm very, very stressed right now. There's a lot going on. And so, yeah, whoops. Anyway, all that to say, I have been going out a little bit. I know, out the house. Recluse Caitlin Costello has been going out. What? I've been going out the house a little bit. It's been summer. It's been a little bit of a mini heat wave. It has since ended here in England. And I've been kind of putting this on my shoulders and down my neck more than like on my face. I don't really use this on my face. I don't know, glowy products just aren't really for me. I like to be quite matte. This is what I like. I like to add a little bit of highlight, maybe a little bit of a glowy blush, but other than that, I do like to be matte and I like to add my shimmer with other products. I will use this on like my arms and my shoulders and my body and things like that. It's just not a product that is like, yes, I need it. It's a staple. You know what I mean? I've only used it 3 times for a total of 6 uses in the project. I'm going to keep using it. It's fine. I'm just going to keep going, I guess. There's really nothing much to say about it. I've never really been in the hype with these kind of products. It's very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I don't know. I've tried the collection dupe as well. I ended up decluttering that. It's just not really my makeup aesthetic, and that's absolutely fine. Next is my Mitchell Highlight Duo. This is actually rolling out. I rolled this in because I wanted to understand this silver highlight. I've not touched this silver highlight at all. My 10 uses have been from this kind of yellowy gold highlight, which is really nice. I really like this yellowy gold highlight, but but the silver, I still don't understand. I still don't get it. A lot of you guys have said that the silver highlight could be more for like alternate people, like gothic people, or some people have said that they use silver highlight, which is great. I'm glad that you have a silver highlight. I don't though. I don't. I have very yellow skin anyway, so like the harshness and the coolness of this silver highlight just doesn't work for me. It's an interesting one. I think I'm just going to carry on using this gold one, this goldy yellow one, if I want to reach for this palette. I'm glad I have it because it's been a laugh on my channel. It's been a little bit of a cause for like, what is that? And it's got its screen time. I will give it that. It's famous on this channel for the month, but I just don't really understand it. You can tell though, hopefully, I have used this yellow one quite a few times, 10 to be exact, and I like it. I like this product. It's just confusing me with this. I don't get it. I don't get that, but okay, that's fine. Next is my Beauty Bay face palette. This is literally forgettable. I ranked all of the cheek products that I tried in 2025 so far, and I literally forgot about this one until the very end of the video. It's fine. There is nothing else to say about it. The packaging offends me because it's so boring and bland and like no thought has gone into it. The products are fine. 2 matte blushes, a bronzer and a highlight. Like, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing special. I rolled it into this project to try and get some kind of something from it, to try and maybe understand it a bit more. I just don't. The blushes are fine. The blushes are fine. The bronzer's fine. The highlight's fine. It's nothing special. The thing is, the annoying thing is, if the packaging was nicer, I would like this so much more. I've been on this rant so many times, so I will keep it a little bit. I will shut up a little bit. But the packaging for this is unacceptable. I'm sorry. It really is. What is that? What is that? No thought has gone into that at all, and I'm offended. So I've used this 3 times this month for a total of 8 uses in the project. I'll keep using it, but honestly, like, do better. Do better with your packaging, because what is this? If I feel like someone just hasn't tried, and if I feel like someone has just thrown out crap, I'm not going to use it. You know, I don't care if the products work fine. I'm going on this rant again. I need to stop. That is staying in this project for a few more uses, but I really don't think that's going to survive my declutter because it just annoys me. Next is going to be rolling out, not because I've hit my goal, because this sucks. I've only used this 1 time and it only rolled in last month. So 1 time in total. I'm not doing it. This is the Revolution Bronzer Reloaded. This is the most firmly pressed bronzer I've ever used in my life, to the point where you can't get any product off it at all. Unless you sit there for hours trying to dig some product out, you're not going to have much luck. It is so solid. I don't like it. I'm not hate panning. I'm not going to use it just to get this 10 uses on it. No. 2025, year of no hate panning. I can't stand this. This is definitely going in my end of year declutter because it sucks so bad. I feel like every single time I use this, my opinion gets worse about it. It just doesn't work. It does not work. If you're like a clean girl and you like really minimal makeup, maybe this will be great for you because you really don't get much product off on your brush. But for me, I mean, I'm Cake Face Central. Hello, Caitlin Cake Face Costello. This is not for me at all. There was a slight blip where I thought I was the problem with this. It kind of like catfished me a little bit. You know when they say they'll change and they change for like a week and you think, oh, they've changed, and then they just go back to how they were? That's what this did. I tried this on and I was like, oh, maybe I was wrong, and then it just went straight back to just being awful. So no, I'm not going to give it any more chances. It is going. I've only used it 1 time. 1 time is enough. Thank you very much. I'm not doing it to myself. So that is going back in my collection and most likely going to be decluttered at the end of the year. Definitely going to be decluttered. What am I talking about? Most likely? No, it will be. Okay, 2 more products. The first one, we're like 15 minutes into the video. It's not the first one, but the next one is this. This is my NYX Buttermelt Blush. I've only used this 3 times this month. Not because I don't like it. Here we go. I've got to try and open it first. Here we go. This is not as bad to open as the highlighter. The highlighter, I don't know what was going on there, but Jesus Christ. If you know, you know. This is a really different colour. I wanted to get a colour that I don't have, and I definitely did. This is in the shade Sooner the Butter, and as much as I love this and as much as I treasure it in my collection, it is a product that I probably won't be using every single day, but that's what I wanted. With these kind of full face of series that I do, I always end up buying a peach blush, a brown toned nude lipstick, a blue eyeshadow palette, and I wanted something a little bit different. I wanted to be like, no, I don't need another peach blush, so I ended up getting the bright ass orange blush, and it works really well. I really, really like it. I think it's so fun, and for like a more creative makeup look, for a like warm tone makeup look, I think it looks really, really great. So only 3 uses, but that does not mean I don't like it. I really, really do like this. It's just, you gotta pair it with the right things, and that's not really an everyday look. So I am really happy that I own this. I think it's brilliant. However, only 3 uses. And this is my last rollout. This is actually, I've flown through my 10 uses with this. I have been working on my Trigwell loose powder, and I've been working on that for months. So I decided to roll in the Catrice Under Eye Brightener powder just for 10 uses, and this was last month, and I've flown through this. I didn't realise how burnt out I was with the Trigwell powder until I started like allowing myself to use this, because I have not put this down, and it's been really nice. It is so brightening. I open this every single time and think, it's really pink. It looks very, very pink, and like I said before in this video, I have yellow undertones, so I am a bit like, but it works brilliantly every single time. It's so brightening, so lovely. It sets all day as well. I really, really like this. So this is going to be rolling out. 10 uses in just 1 month. That's pretty good. So the rollouts are the Catrice little powder, the Mitchell highlight, the Anastasia Tawny bronzer, the Revolution highlight reloaded, and the Colourpop Ice Dream. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, is it just 5? Oh no, 6 with this. It's rolling out because I don't like it. So yes, 6. I thought I got that wrong then. I've not. It is 6 products rolling in. Okay. We're good. I panicked a bit. So, like I said at the start of this video, I did do a big declutter series where I wanted to get to know my makeup collection. And as I said, 10 uses is the perfect project to do that. So, the first product rolling in is the PS My Perfect Colour Illuminating Foundation. I've only used this a very limited amount of times. I bought this for my full face of Primark makeup. This is super, super affordable. However, from what I remember about it, it's quite low coverage, so I just want to get to know it a little bit. I don't want to start my declutter series and I don't know how this works. I want to be able to learn how to use it and learn how I like it. So I'm gonna try and use this for 10 uses. I think it's gonna be a pretty easy product to use. I have just finished the Anastasia foundation and I'm so close to finishing my Urban Decay foundation. And I think after that, I'll give myself a little bit of a break from panning foundations. I'm gonna use my foundations. I'm gonna see how I like them. I'm gonna really like mix and match a little bit because I've been so hyper focused on those 2 foundations for the longest time. So yeah, this is going to be used hopefully. By next month, I want to have a solid understanding of this and how I like it. That is the goal. Next, similarly, this was kind of decluttered / chopping blocked in my blush declutter. This is the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in Shimmery Rose. This is very, very, very pale to the point where it doesn't really give any colour on the skin. It's just almost like this like topper shade. And I don't really reach for toppers. If I want a shimmery blush, I'll just use a shimmery blush. I'm not going to use a matte and then a topper. It's just not my makeup aesthetic. So I want to use this. From what I remember of this, it is nice. I do like it. However, I just need to remind myself of it and I need to get a little bit of a new understanding of it. And we'll see. I don't know. This one's 50-50. I don't know if it's going to be decluttered. I don't know if it's going to stay in my collection. It's very like, I don't know right now, so we'll see. I think this is the last product rolling in from my like declutter series. This is my Nabla bronzer in the shade Dune. This is just very firmly pressed. It's one of those gelée formulas, almost like the NARS face palettes. This I want to try with a thicker, denser brush because, as I said when I spoke about the Revolution bronzer, I do like a pretty bronzed look, and this is just a little bit subtle because it's like that gelée formula. So I want to play around with it. I want to use it a little bit more. I want to make sure that I know about it. I know what the drill is. You know, it's the same for all three of these. I just want to understand them a little bit more, and I want to not go into my declutter blind because like I don't know. When you've got such a big makeup collection like I do, it's so difficult to keep on top of all your products. But I mean, Project 10 Uses is here to say, Caitlin, don't panic. So these next products are not from my declutter series. They're just products that I want to try out. So first is the Odin's Eye highlight in the shade Moon Tears. Now, I don't use these as highlights. I use these as eyeshadow toppers. And this is the most beautiful taupey, purpley, bluey kind of shade. It's so stunning, and this is going to go so well with my Pan That palette. That's my little thought process. So I really want to use this. I want to use it 10 times. I want to see how it works. I don't think I've used this as an eyeshadow topper yet. I have used it as a highlight, and it's just a bit too glittery for me. You can see that was such a like light swatch. It's just too glittery for me as a highlight, so I want to use it as an eyeshadow, and what better palette to go with this than that's taupe? You know, it's perfect. So I want to use that, I want to play around with it and see what I think. Then, speaking of Odin's Eye, I have one of their lip glosses. This is from the Valentine's Day collection, so it's not old, but it's not like new. This is the shade Snuggle, and it's a very like yellowy, kind of nudie shade. I haven't really used this much, but I want to because it's kind of got a little bit of glitter in it. It's very warm toned. I think it'd be really cute. So I don't really know how I feel about that one. I'm going to wipe it off before it goes absolutely everywhere. I don't really know how I feel about it. So I want to try it. I want to use it. I want to get to know it, and I want to have a solid understanding. Next, the final product that is rolling in today is the Pastel Roses Moon Dust Highlighter. I said for the longest time I didn't really like this, and then I tried it in my full face of British makeup brands and I fell in love with it. So I don't know. I, again, want to know if it was a fluke or do I actually love this now? I don't know. I've had an understanding of this for the longest time that I don't like it and that it's just a bit too thick for me. And then I tried it in that Get Ready With Me and it looked stunning. It looked gorgeous. So I'm a bit baffled. I'm a bit gaslit right now, I think. So yeah, I'm really excited for all of these products. Normally when I come to film my Project 10 Uses and when I come to kind of get the products that I'm going to roll in, I just kind of look in my drawers without really any plan and just kind of pick things that I kind of want to use. But I feel like these 6 things have a purpose to be used. They're not just in 'cause, they're in because we have a mission to do. You know what I mean? I'm really, really excited to try these products. Let me know, what did you think of this video today, guys? How are you getting on with your project pans? Let me know all about it down below. I would love to support you and cheer you on. But this is it. This is where I'm going to love you and leave you today, guys. Like and subscribe, don't forget, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.